All right, let's do this. Let's see what happens here. All right, I was wondering if he was going to come up. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if he was going to automatically do his override move, but I guess not. The other move was far better for him. All right, so we need to get Panette healed, but just a little bit. I'd like her to have a little bit more than 22. I think Jean should be the one to heal. Yeah. There we go. He's probably not going to do as much damage. Like Ivy I can get some good damage out of. Doing all right? How are you? I'm doing pretty swell. Happy to be here. Happy to be here. Let's see. So we can go here and we can do 11 damage for free right now because he's in his sword form. I wonder if we can go here, get a nice poison on him. Go here with Louis. Hit him, hopefully freeze him in place. And get those negative stat drops from the Draconic Hex or whatever. And then we can just start really laying into him. I think that should be enough. Oh, no, I'm all out. Okay, I see everything's dropping. I'm going to run a quick internet test. I'm doing a quick internet test to see what's going on with my stuff here. It looks better now, but I wanted to check it again, just to be safe. Does seem lower than usual, at least in my downloads. Let's check my upload. Upload's more or less the same. It's a little lower than it usually is. It's usually like 11 or 12. It's at a 10 right now. Okay, I'll just have to keep an eye on it, I guess. All right, we'll just do we'll do what we can. Oh, it's dropped again. Okay. One second. I tried to change something with the tower, the Wi-Fi tower. I kind of just opened the door for the room and see if that helped. That's what one of the things the guy said to do. We'll see. Just keep an eye on it. Wait a couple more seconds to see if anything weird happens. It says I'm in the green now, but it's also saying I'm dropping frames. The CPU's at 1.9, so the CPU's running higher. I wonder why. I don't have anything going on in the background. Okay. Teach climbing towers to steal internet juice. If all it took was me climbing a tower to steal some internet, I would consider it. How's it going, Muff? Happy Friday. I think it might be worth it. Good internet's hard to come by. If I just had to train to like you know, a little bit of climbing.
Everyone.
I would consider doing some rock climbing, like in a nice safe indoor course. Yeah, if you're not on a wired connection, the having the door closed can be an issue. It's open now. You're streaking. Oh god, yeah, that's gotta help. Burn it up. If you're on fire, that'll energize the Wi-Fi or whatever. It's all energy. Everything. Heat is energy. Fire is energy. Internet is energy.
Power to turn a dream into reality. Show me you have what it takes.
I'm glad you're here for 5 streams in a row. Getting cool stuff happening. Bam. Bam. Here to see me do just an excellent job at gaming. Blaze level 5, man. That's got to be good. That's got to be good damage. Ooh, oh, we've got Rider's Bane. Interesting, interesting. Is there any way, is Rider's Bane going to be our best bet? Yeah. There's a chance somebody can come in and, like, back up with us. I'm not entirely sure, but it'd be cool. Nice. Thank you. Thank you, ladies.
You were beautiful while you lasted.
Nice. Okay, so that's 1 down. Let's move him out of the way. And let's try something else. Oh man, I could have done torrential. Damn. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Nobody worry. What if we go here? What kind of damage do we do here? Ooh, man, Levin does quite a bit. Okay, that's nice. Good to know, good to know. Let's take a look at our other options here. Alchrist. Can you engage? How much does your thing do? Because I kind of just want him to get points. Yeah, let's just get him some points. They need to bond a little bit more. I really want him to get that dragon killing bow. I have a feeling that's going to be very useful soon. You shouldn't have come up here all by yourself, man. Look at all these reinforcements you have that you could have sent down this bridge. But you just had to be a hero. Brother man had to be a hero. Let's go here. And we'll just do a nice, simple attack here. 32 damage. What if I go poleaxe? No. We'll do tomahawk. What if I go backwards to tomahawk? Like this. Blood gang. There we go. Eliminate him. Yeah, he's like, I'm going to summon 20 guys, and I'm going to run out in front of them and take you on all by myself. It's like, all right, man. You're the boss, I guess. Oh, we've got Leif. I forgot we've got Leif. Yeah, okay, yeah, let's get a little bit of Leif with him action. Nice. Man, these backup attacks are freaking killer. If you don't rush in, you don't get the kills. I guess that's what he was thinking about, but I don't think it was a good idea. A little bit of strength and defense for Amber. You love to see it. Who do I want to give this kill to? I guess probably Tamara. She's got the lowest so far. And then we go here, and she just brave lances, and we'll kill. Kills pay the bills. That's why Panette is a very rich woman. Oh no. That was easy. His horse had a little case of the jitters there for a second. Is this a kill boss mission, or are we going to have it? too easy? This map looks way harder than it is. Yeah, and I was expecting the wave to start coming down the bridge, and then those two scary sages from the bottom like come up too. So it's like you either have to hold off from all of them, or you have to rush to kill Sigurd. But Sigurd decided to, I guess, save all those fake mage lives. Not even real people. He just constructed them with his brain. So an interesting game plan. Maybe he was trying to scare me. Maybe by running up to me, it's like when you see a wild animal, and sometimes they're scared if you just do erratic motions. Maybe that was his plan.
With a stunning display of skill.
Thank you.
Didn't do it alone. All of us
It's
claimed
true.
this victory together.
I only needed half my army to kill you.
Correct. Friends, allies, family, anyone with whom you forge bonds will give you strength.
He wanted to be a martyr.
Now, the moment of truth. Do you wish to avenge the death of your mother, Lumera?
Who?
I
Don't remember who that
lost her.
is.
I was sad and angry. I thought I could never forget the one who took her life.
Sigurd got to take lessons from Flame Dragon Knight boss Eye Patch guy. He at least knew to throw all his minions first. I've heard that game, like, just from the bits and pieces that you guys have told me about. It seems like kind of ridiculously difficult sometimes. I'm saying sometimes because I don't actually know. I'm giving myself a little bit of wiggle room.
But you asked me if I'd want revenge, and I don't know anymore.
I lost many friends, even family, in battle. And yet I find I bear no grudges. I know well the meaning of grief. As well, I
You
know
Western
there is no
audiences don't know what I'm
single
talking
truth.
about.
I entrusted this knowledge to my son, Selef. I hoped that it might guide his future.
I've seen his ring.
Your son. You and Deirdre's, you mean?
Indeed. Now listen well. You carry a proud and noble conviction in your heart.
Hey, baby, how's it going? Happy Friday. Have you thought about what we should have for dinner? I'm open to basically all options. I'm not going to discriminate. Flame Dragon's Night is a wild ride. Once we finish translating any of them, I'm definitely going to start recommending the people. Awesome. I want to try them because it seems like a wild ride. And anything that's kind of related to Shining Force like that, I feel like it's my duty. It's my obligation to give it a look. A little looky-loo. Red Robin, I'm not going to complain. Get those sweet-ass onion rings. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Are you still able to fight with conviction?
Of course. This
of
war
course I
end,
will.
And then I will see to it that the world remains at peace.
Can you believe people worship me? Look at me. Can you believe somebody looked at this and was like, yeah, that's my guy. This is the guy I want to devote my life, my religion to. We're going to have temples and churches for this guy. It's a little strange to think about it.
A perfect answer, my friend. And the one I was hoping to hear. So, until the fighting is done and gone, I shall be by your side, watching over you.
Thank you, Sigurd. We're going to be able to run so freaking fast now. Our zoomies are going to be incredible. You think Daddy had the zoomies before? Just you wait. Just you wait. The momentum I'm going to get just running around on a little wolf. He currently combines the powers of being both a furry and a scaly. Purportedly, it's true. I've yet to see myself turn into any type of dragon. So we're going to have to go by word of our mother. There's definitely an audience for that. I just didn't expect the audience for that to be Pandreo. He didn't seem like the kind of guy who was going to look at me and be like, yeah. I don't know. Then again, maybe he could sense I've got a real partier attitude. Maybe he could tell that I'm like freaking wild and crazy in a good time. If a guy like me walks into the club looking like this, you know the atmosphere is about to change dramatically. And depending on like the people there, I think I think it might actually end up being a positive for the club. It might turn the night around. Daddy being the divine dragon is his version of mommy says I'm handsome. My mommy said I'm so special. So special. She said I'm really handsome and there'll never be a girl that's better for me than her. Well, that was easy. I'm a little upset that we didn't just do that last time, but I did push it a bit last time, going to like way past 3. All right, let's go collect some dog metal. We're going to go check our dog metal. We're going to go check our animal bondage poop. We're going to go maybe do some ring gotcha. We got so much to do. The Somniel, you know, probably too much going on here. Don't usually listen to dog metal. It's not your favorite genre. You have to dig deep into the subgenres of dog metal to really find. Oh, Sadal, he's only available in the evening. Okay. Yeah, you got to go in the subgenres. Dog metal is good for like fusing with other types of metal. Because they got the growls. Like if you can find a good dog metal band that has a good like rough growl sound, that's nice. But too many of them, especially in America, the Western dog metal group, it's too much yipping. It's way too much yipping. It's not for me. It's not for me. But like German industrial dog metal, that's got a bit of a pool. That's got a bit of a pool. They've messed around with the like the conventions of it, because it was definitely like it came from America, but I think the Europeans are actually doing it better. To be honest, it would be better to emblem train Algris with. That's true. Yeah, that's a good point. I kind of just like doing a little gotcha every once in a while, but I can 100% agree that it's probably not worth it. Oh yeah, and I actually don't have as many bondage points as I thought I did. I forgot I wasted a bunch of them before, so I probably should just do the Elcris thing. Dog metal got a bunch of growl. Germans love industrial music. I don't know what it is about them, but they freaking adore that shit, and I appreciate it too. So do the Swiss. Swiss also have quite a few some good industrial stuff. All right, Alchrist, what's the deal? All right, we can get up to Mullagir. That's kind of nice. I'm cool with that. That's kind of all I really wanted. Alacrity plus, double plus. Wow. Very nice, but probably not super duper handy. Let me see what's all that about. Because we've got plus with a speed advantage of 7, so I assume it just lowers the speed requirement. Yeah, speed +5. Okay. Yeah, I want that bow. I need more dragon killing.
I am Alchrist, a prince of Brodia.
Because yeah, those things can be really brutal. He just like ran right up to her and then shot her in the face with an arrow point blank.
I'm sorry. Are you hurt?
Nice. Nice. Alright, anything else that we really want to beef people up with? Oh, let's check Panette, because I need to go level... Oops, wrong person. To Leif. I need to get her to level 5 for that, because I want to give her Vantage.
Brawling one-on-one is not for the weak of heart.
I am Leif, the Prince of Leonster.
I'll beat you to a pulp.
I must become stronger.
I'm so sorry.
If you have spare points, I love inheriting momentum on mounted units. I think we can manage that.
Panette, why is there an insect trapped inside that bottle?
Explain yourself.
Because I plan to keep it. That's why. Just look at it. Its
Why?
colors are truly splendid to behold.
I did a little... I taxidermied a moth once. It was really cool. I found a dead moth, like in the stairs outside my classroom, and I bought some taxidermy stuff, and I taxidermied it in my class and got like a little special box. It was really nice. It's something I would like to do more of, but as usual, money is a factor. Inherit skills. Let me see. She was just shy. Yeah, she's at 480, and I think it's a 500 for Vantage. Yep, so she's just shy. Talking taxidermied a moth once was 100% your pickup line back in the day. How cute of you to think that I had the confidence to talk to a woman or a girl in any capacity. I want to stuff stuff. I owe it. Yes, I am. It is my desire to stuff things. But bugs, you don't see. The cool thing about bugs is you don't need to. You don't need to stuff them. You just like kind of like freeze them a little bit. I don't remember the exact process. You kind of just freeze them, and pin them into the position that you want, and then they kind of just stay that way. Do I have any SP scrolls? I don't know. I don't even know what the well did. So I probably don't. We got some other expendables things here. Yeah, I don't know what I don't think I ever did anything with the well. It came up. Like, but I didn't know what it did. I don't. Maybe I overlooked the menu, or knowing this game, maybe it just didn't tell me. Because there are times when this game just doesn't tell you things. You put items you don't want into the well, and they turn into other things. The most useful being items that just straight give you SP. Is there like a particular conversion, or is it kind of like random, or is it like you put at like graded like certain high-grade materials yield high-grade materials, low-grade materials, give out other things. More valuable stuff you put in, the better. Okay. It's teach time, baby. It's Ellie time, baby. The Foul Xenologue. That's where I'll go for the DLC. Provided I ever do it. Yeah, we're learning the well. Do you have any input on the well? Because I don't have any... I don't have a lot going on with the well. But I'm not using any of these. So I guess I could get rid of a couple. Well supplies a lot of neat things, but the SP books and staves are a big deal. Upgrade chance. So this will get me 3 stars worth of things. We'll see what happens. Jabroni's here too. The whole gang is here. Everybody I love, except for the people who aren't here, are here. Never donate 1 or 2 stars worth of stuff. Not worth it. Always go 3 or 3+. We can manage that. I can remember that rule. That was a 3. That was a 3-star. I assume it's better to just sell those things for just straight gold. 3 stuff is just okay. Ah, thank you. All right, I'm going to do it again. We got to go through another menu because I'm dumb and this game hates us. Hope all is well. I think everybody's doing all right, Jabroni. I hope you're doing well. It's been a long week. Meaning you're going to donate either 10K or 20K in gold worth of stuff for 4-star, 5-star. Ooh. That's a lot of gold. That's nothing to sneeze at. Achievements. There we go. We got a little bit there. Good 500 little bondage crystals. 4 and 5 get you into the pool of limited staves are the really good weapons, silvers and braves. Good. Took a half day, gonna work in the yard this afternoon. Weather's perfect. Yeah, the weather's actually pretty nice here too. If I didn't have a daughter, I'd be enjoying this weather. I mean, I'd be at work. I'd be grading finals right now, probably. Don't ask about Houston weather. I don't want to ask about Houston anything. Except, why aren't you out of Houston? Let's see. So we can give Pandreo. He could benefit from a little bit of momentum, maybe. It was catastrophic 15 hours ago. Oh, what was the problem? I kind of took a social media day off yesterday. I didn't go onto Reddit or news sites or anything yesterday, so I did not see what happened. Tornadoes. Oh, okay. Big yikes. Power grids are blown to shreds. Yikes. I'm sure. No, what? No, never mind. I'm not gonna say. I hope the people of Houston get the help that they need. That is what I'll say. What's today's mission? I'm not sure yet. We got through Sigurd really quickly because he decided to summon his 12 people and then just go out ahead of them, and he died. So that was his tactical genius at play. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do. Trajan votes plot. I'm fine with plot. I've got nothing against plot. Plot. I was gonna say plot never hurt me, but it kind of has.
I'm about to throw an epic feast. Nothing stuffy, just good times and good friends. You in, Sigurd?
Siggy, baby.
Thank you, Forgato. I would be happy to attend. I am eager to socialize with my compatriots.
All right, Sigurd. When we go to the party, you're not gonna talk like that, are you? You talk like a frickin' square. No one's gonna want to be seen with you if you go around talking like that, you frickin' weirdo. Jovial greetings to you, fellow blue unit. It is I, Sigurd. Unless we're trying to attack Erica again. I don't know if my brain can handle that. I'm sure we're getting better, but, I feel like it hurts a little. Ooh, I don't think we have any. Let me see who has space. Yeah, I can check for the Leif one. Pandreo. Of course, the inherit skills doesn't actually why isn't the equipped skills also in the inherit skills thing? Why do I have to go to inventory to check my skills? Okay, he's just got a speed +1. Okay, I can get rid of that. Forgato, dexterity, and a bow auxiliary. Yeah, we can switch out one of those. Amber's got nothing. Yeah, so Amber needs a little bit of help. And then, yeah, okay. Replacing build 3 on Daddy would be okay. That's true. Yeah, we're not really using that right now. I feel like we've got enough build. We're built. We're built well. Yeah, and I only need a little bit for Sigurd. 100. I'll do that. Put something fun on Daddy. Daddy's ready for some fun.
Sigurd of House
I've already got a tail on me. When in doubt, canter. How vexing. My dog beat the shit out of your horse.
I am thrilled to be your compatriot. I swore to Lumera that I would defend
Who?
you with my life.
Who's that?
Thank you, Emblem Sigurd. I'm glad to have you on my team too.
Ooh, yeah, that's true. To get him into better places for the +3s. Good points are being made here in chat today. Alright, so Pandreo, I would like to get him a little bit of something as well. Hey Sigurd, remember that time you tried to kill me with my mom and then on your own?
I am Sigurd. Prepare
It's true. He does get used a lot. How vexing. And Pandreo didn't even need to use Alacrity for that one. He just beat your ass normal.
You've known the Divine One for a long time, right?
I am simply protecting those who need it the most. And right.
Oh, is that on? Oh, it's only attack. Oh, is it a? No, I was reading that wrong. I was thinking momentum would be good. And then I thought I read it wrong, and it was strength, but it's attack, so it's good. Semiad's here too. This is what I said when I said everyone important was here except the people who are important that aren't here. It was mostly aimed at Semiad. All right, he's already got it, so I think we just need. Where'd he go? Where'd Amber go? There's Amber. I was looking for a dragon. When I was looking for Amber, I was actually looking for the face of his dragon. I'm not panicked. I'm completely in control of my mind, of my body, everything in here. It's a temple that I have complete control over.
Whoa! They'll write about this in history books for sure.
I mean, that's a good point. You know what? If we beat up Sigurd, I actually might go in the history books.
Man,
Amber might
that
have a
is
point there.
So cool! I can't believe I get to talk to you.
I am touched by your enthusiasm, Amber. Still, we are friends now. You may relax. Please.
Being a working woman. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Sure, people need you, but so do we. This community needs you. Okay, we cannot afford momentum. Unfortunate, but that's okay. We'll live and let live. Chill the fuck out, my dude. So we've got enough for momentum or canter on Fogado. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts? It's your Zuko moment. And then I want to check me. I've got enough for canter and momentum as well. Fogado gets no benefit from canter. He wants the damage more. Okay. So let's go to Fogado. So we want that momentum. He's not backup. He has no utility. Damn. Okay. And then Amber. Give Fogado cancer. We don't know if the Divine Dragon gives off radiation. That's what the +3 that he gives for adjacent units. It's probably just radiation, so everybody might get cancer. You want him to chip hard or kill them flyers. Let's get Momentum would work well on Amber. I always forget about his passive, but being alone gives him more damage. So if he flies out and is alone, and he moves a long way, he'll get more bonuses from momentum. You think he wants the hit percentage? Oh, we can do both. We have enough for a hit 10 and a momentum. Him alone is bonus hits, not damn. Oh, okay. It's been a while since I looked. So we could get him a hit and a momentum. Okay, thank you. Thank you. This is why I need you guys here, because I don't actually know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we've got enough for a hit. And then make him hit harder. Hit more often, hit harder, I think is what we need. Yeah. Alright, and then we'll go back to Daddy. And we can get Canter on me. Daddy, get Canter. Thanks, Jabroni. Yeah, so I can attack and then get it. I can poison. I can get out of the way and reposition myself in a better location to get adjacencies. So, Canter on me. Daddy's got decanter. Isn't that a wine thing? Isn't decanting a wine thing? Don't forget to let your daddies mellow or whatever. I don't remember. Something about tannins. I don't like wine. Never been a fan of it. It's never clicked with me. Daddy has stage 4 cancer. It's called Cancer Plus Plus. Cancer Plus Plus. You only get that with, you know, from bonding with someone for way too long. You have to unlock Cancer Plus Plus. Why? Yeah, I don't understand wine. It's never. It doesn't taste good. Like, I'd rather just drink juice. Like, I'm drinking for taste. Like, I don't drink to get drunk. I don't have that kind of time. Okay, so here's Leif's. So Leif's is also a level 8 advanced class. So it is the same level of Erica's, but Erica's problem was the amount of reinforcements. So I don't know what Leif's is going to be like. His wolf, my wolf is doing great. Canter free. Just opt for the sparkling. Sparkling juice is quite tasty. I'm good with that. That's one of the like traditions we have in the house for like Christmas time when it's time to decorate the tree. For Christmas time we do it's one of my wife's traditions. It's sparkling juice and white fudge covered Oreos. Leaf's upgrade gives you better versions of Vantage for Panette to unlock. Ooh, that does sound good. Luckily, my grandparents don't drink, so there's always other options. I feel like that is good. It's important to have lots of options available. Not everyone's a drinker. I've never been drunk. I don't really care to. No, eggnog is delicious. I remember. I don't know if I've mentioned the story before. Oh my.
Vale gave the ring of the holy night to the divine dragon.
When I was a kid, maybe like 12 or something, I'm guessing. My dad and I were the only people in the house that liked eggnog. So he poured, like, it was Christmas time. He's like, do you want a big thing of eggnog? And I was like, yes, I do. So he poured 2 giant things of eggnogs, one for me and one for him. And he put a bunch of rum, or some alcohol, I don't remember what it was. I'm going to assume rum or brandy or something, into one of them. Didn't tell me because I was off in another room. And he was making his own drink a little more exciting. And I came in, I just see 2 things of eggnog on the table. And I was just like, oh, okay, they're in the same type of glass. I didn't see any tampering or anything like that. Nothing made me sussy about the eggnog. So I just grabbed one and downed it, just absolutely downed it. I don't think I tasted anything, but I rinsed out my cup, I put it away, and then I sat down. My dad comes back in. He's like, what happened to my eggnog? And I was like, I drank my eggnog. Yours is on the table. He's like, no, I put a whole bunch of alcohol in my eggnog, and it was the one on the left. And I was like, oh, I drank the one on the left. I didn't know that you spiked the eggnog. It was great. I don't think anything bad happened to me. I think I was young enough that I probably just slept really well. Like, I don't think it fucked me up. There's no video of me doing something ridiculous. So it must have been okay. But it's a funny story. Fireball eggnog is good. You know what surprised me that was Fireball related? Fireball Mountain Dew. Like, if you want to put fiery hot needles in your throat, Fireball Mountain Dew. It's there for you when you need to cut your throat from the inside out. Sus parental care. Probably. I mean, maybe he said something. I also just don't listen. When I was a kid, I crushed my dad's screwdriver thinking it was regular OJ. It goes down smooth. It just is. If you bam, pound it, it really doesn't, it doesn't hurt all that much. Erica turns its user into a complete brute, but doesn't offer you much else in the way of inheritables, unless you want to grind SP for 2 months for her 5,000 point skills. I'm going to say I don't want to do that.
Apologies.
I'm going to say that's not on my, it's not on my to-do list. Not higher in the priorities for this guy.
Lost as well. Twice my 4 hounds failed me.
Yeah, your 4 hounds kind of suck.
Understand.
You do know I'm playing on hard mode, right? I'm kind of kicking their asses. If they were half as good fighters as they are being thoughts and himbos, I think Sombron would have a much more intimidating, efficient army.
And Veil.
Still in a deep slumber. No matter how much I amplify her draconic impulses, she won't awaken.
It's a lot of fantasy gobbledygook right there.
She refuses her true nature. In that case, take this.
It's kind of like how in Star Trek they just make up words and put it together to solve their problems. That kind of felt like the same thing. It's just like, if you override the draconic impulse converters and switch that energy into the Breathifold drive, I think we can wake her back up. I think we need harder, stronger mind control. Yeah, it's a very strong weapon in the villain toolbox. With how fast Sombron snapped up Hyacinth, he really should have just eaten the hounds. No kidding. No kidding. The fact he continuously suffers these failures is ridiculous. Yeah, I feel like the failures are happening in, like, they're supposed to be intimidating, but they're not, because I'm good. And then he felt like he kind of just ate Hyacinth for shock value. I'm heading back in. I can't wait for it to be over. Enjoy the stream. Thanks, baby. I'm ready to enjoy some freaking Red Robin. And that is not a euphemism for our relationship. It's a perfectly cromulent word. I'm not familiar with cromulent. Oh my.
What is it?
Yeah, what is it?
An enchanted helmet. It will strengthen the spell you cast on her.
Red Crobin.
My power with your spell will correct what is wrong with
Now I want like a Nosferatu burger or whatever. That sounds delicious. Simpsons, but about made-up words. Thank you. I never watched The Simpsons. It's a cultural blind spot. They've unearthed Rita Repulsa's helmet.
Keep it safe. Use it when the time is right.
Of course, as you will it. There is something else I would like to discuss.
Yeah.
What?
Pardon me, Lord Sombron, but Lady Vale is your only child, correct?
You didn't happen to get it with Lady Lumera, did
My
you?
only living child?
Yes.
That is correct.
Of course. I was speaking from fear, not fact. Forgive me.
I'm so scared.
Why ask such a thing?
Look at his ears. I never noticed his ears. My god dang. They go up past his forehead. They go past his head. He got that elf plastic surgery but like in a shady neighborhood by a guy who didn't know what was going on. Jeez. Like imagine if I had ears that went up past here. You look ridiculous. I can't take you seriously, Sombron.
Vale believes one of her siblings is alive.
It's
I
ridiculous.
thought it best to raise with you.
Eating Hyacinth for shock value would have been great if he followed up with doing anything besides standing in a room looking dopey and talking with Zephyr. Yeah, he hasn't really done shit, has he? He's a pretty boring villain. Zephyr is far more like I don't really understand her motives, but at least she's doing like she's out there in the field like meeting us. Sombron ain't doing crap. Like and the motives for any of the characters don't seem to extend much past. Well, we're
But
evil.
she must be mistaken.
I'm the bad guy.
We both know the
Don't you
truth.
understand? The only thing you can see is them clipping the
Your
headpiece.
children were killed in the war 1,000 years ago, all but Vale. I remember one who
Plus,
stood
Zephy is
upon
hot. You can't
cliffs
forget
with
that. I didn't
hair and
I
eyes like
I didn't
fire.
want to say it because I feel like it's obvious. Of course, that's why I like her. Sorry, I got distracted looking at Zephy again. Zephy is hot and horny. That's my favorite type of 2D woman. Duh. Oh, Deodrin. Stabbing him right through the chest.
What was the name again? Something like
Zephyr.
my lord.
I do not remember all my children's names or faces, but that one I killed myself.
Yes.
Moments later, I was imprisoned.
Collected
Did
the
you
body.
collect the body?
I did not.
Then
I
what good are you?
rescind what I said. The answer is no. And if you find that offspring, bring me a corpse this time.
Yes.
He's
Lord
got
Sombra.
pretty strong neck muscles and back muscles for keeping his head. She does too, for being able to hold their heads up with these giant headpieces. They're stronger than they look, at least in this department.
Thanks for arranging.
Oh,
the
I
ship
guess I
for
didn't
us,
kill
Alfie.
that one myself.
Thank my mother, not me.
Yeah, I will. Your mom's more interesting than you.
When I said we were headed to Elusia, she got one of the fleet's finest lined up.
How was everything at the capital?
Well enough.
The finest,
There haven't been any
the
attacks
finest
since we
fleet
left for
in
Brodia.
Ephirine. The finest fleet in Ephirine.
What a relief.
The finest fleet in Ephirine flies forward.
I told mother what the other side. had nothing to
Zephyr's
do
career
with,
as an
but I
undertaker is
saw
on the
them.
line.
She was shocked, of course, to hear about King Morian and King Hyacinth.
Understandably so.
As for the destruction at Flora Port, the royal family will spare no expense on aid. Though it may be years before the harbor is returned to its original beauty.
We
Well,
must defeat
time to
the
collect
Fell
taxes
Giants
from the
so
rich
such
to rebuild it.
horrors never
Am I
happen
right,
again.
guys? Am I right? Surely the royals don't need another ballroom.
What's our plan? When we arrive, do we head straight for Elusia Castle?
I have my tea drinking garden, I've got my lounging garden, I've got my reading garden. There's the party garden, of course. I can't get rid of that. Surely you don't expect me to not get another tea garden. Celine insists it was going to be her birthday present, but I guess those poor peasants can get another port town.
First, we should try to learn what we can from the Illusian
Selfish.
people. Rings or no rings, if we don't know what we're up against, we could lose everything. Besides,
And what's that?
whether Vale is all right.
Oh yeah, I totally care.
From our vantage, the hound
Vantage, he
certainly
said a
seems
skill name.
pleased.
They may attempt to erase her personality. If anyone can do it, that woman can.
Leave the rich alone, the money will trickle down to the peasants eventually. Yeah, that's what they said. That's what King Bronald Bragan said, and I think I can trust him. He used to be in an acting troupe, so I think he knows his way around the world.
I know Vale killed my mother. Nothing we've learned changes that.
Meanwhile, Daddy over here actually has a blue collar, so maybe check your fucking class, bro. My guy actually has a blue collar, so never mind the white furry collar underneath it. Only focus on this part, blue collar.
But I can't help but worry about her. I hope she's not hurt.
People don't have water, let them drink tea.
Yes. I suppose she's a victim in this too. And she did risk her neck to give us the ring.
Or it was all an act and she's just gaining our trust to stab us in the back. Again.
That's worth considering. We don't know enough to rule anything out.
My education tells me that people need salt, and it helps things taste good. Why don't the poor just drink salt water? It's everywhere.
Still.
And it'll taste better than normal water that we get. I'm doing them a favor. I'm giving them the most tasty water.
Divine One, excuse me. Two
Oh,
ships
holy-
flying
oh my
with
God,
green
it's Vander.
colors approach from ahead.
Any sign of the hounds?
None. However, it appears the enemy intends to attack us.
Then we've got no choice but to fight them on the water. Prepare for...
A boat battle? Boat battles are cool. I kind of like boat battles. We've seen a couple of those. Interesting. All right. Let's take a look here. Got a artillery thing. Vander, what are you doing here? What have you done with our advisor, Vandul? This is the first time I ever deployed Operation Goth Girl Farts. So you have fond memories of this map, then. A thief? Where's the thief gonna go? I'm sorry, so he's gonna steal this and go where? He's going to jump off the boat with his treasure? Has he thought this through? Is he just gonna hide? That's a little silly. Alright, doesn't seem too crazy yet. Mostly just normal units. I mean, they are getting upgraded, but that's okay. Seems like a well-rounded force here, so we've got a team to split up. Probably the best way to handle it. So, let's see if there's any patterns. A lot of axe users over here, and a couple others. And then over here, more spears and swords. Okay. So let's make sure we've got some spear users over here, some axe users over here. We'll get our swords over here, and an axe over here. We'll just split them. Splitting 50-50 seems to generally work pretty well, so we'll do that. Go there, go there. We'll get an archer on each side. We'll get some magic and healing on each side. I'm going to I'm going to switch these guys around. Alright, that seems pretty good. I think we'll be alright. Ooh, and these are wyverns. Oh, this is cool. We might be able to use the new bow. Yeah. Let's do this. I'm ready to frickin' go. Oh, wait. They didn't re-equip Tamara. There we go. That was a good last-minute catch by yours truly. Now there's no way I'll lose.
We're
fighting on two fronts. Shut up, Alfred. You're not even here.
The ship's got flame cannons that'll set fires and slow down the enemy.
Cool.
Careful though. Wouldn't want our allies to get caught in the blaze.
Yeah. Yeah, make sure to not hit Alfred with any friendly fire. It's not looking so friendly. You can use a flame cannon by placing a unit on it and selecting fire. Flame cannons blast a wide area around the impact point and set the terrain on fire. Be aware that the blast cannot reduce foes' HP below 1. It can hit your allies too. Be careful. Okay.
Since the king's death, my
Are we going an entire map without a Hounds battle? I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Lyndon, since the king's death, my country has become something unreal.
Elusia's armies serve Elusia no longer, but the Hounds.
But the
This is truly
Hounds.
what I meant to do.
Oh, classic late game old man. We love that. We love that trope. End of game old man. Have you guys seen the this is basically Fire Emblem? I'm sure you guys have because you're very in tune with the community. But this is basically Fire Emblem by Jello Apocalypse. At the very end, he does like a little old man bit. Doesn't anyone want to use the old man? What's his deal? Weapon Insight. If unit is equipped with a weapon of lower level than a foe's, grants plus 20 crit. Get that settled. His personal skill. You love it. Okay. If unit is equipped with a weapon of lower level than the foe's, grants 20 crit. That seems really good. But what does it mean by lower level? Like lower rank? So like this is a level A, so if he's fighting someone with a level S, he's got more crit chance? I'm the old man. Exactly, Ellie. I knew you'd get it. I knew you would get it. I can trust you. Alright, so I'm going to use Tamara, I guess, to fire. That's kind of cool. That's not even going to do any damage to that guy, though. It synergizes really well with killer stuff, as anything stronger than steel qualifies as higher level. Oh, really? That is pretty interesting. Okay, I'm actually not going to use the flame cannon yet. I feel like, maybe just for like shutting down a lane. Like if I use it right here, I'm shutting this down. That could be kind of useful. Yeah, I'll do that. Killers are C rank. Okay. Yeah, that seems kind of cool. So you could put him with... What was I going to say? You could put him with... Like if you changed his class, I bet you could do some wacky stuff. There we go. We got there.
What's next?
All right. So why are you scary? Because you got a killer axe. Okay. We got some Elwind. All right. So there's some scary stuff happening here. All right. Let's keep you right there.
I will obey.
Okay. We're going to let them come to us. There we go.
I love it.
What are you? Okay, that's that. We'll wait. Bring you over here. And we'll bring Louis over here. Because ain't nobody doing anything to my boy Louis. If you think you're going to do something to Louis, think again, because you're just wrong.
Here goes.
Lurk while I work in the backyard. Kick some ass. Teach. Thanks, Jabroni. Are you going to be, if you're still available, if you're not already turned off, are you streaming tonight?
Off I go.
I certainly hope so.
How mysterious.
We'll just dance some. Actually, we could do a. Nah, we'll just wait. I'm never turned off. Oh man, got hit by a 24%. That's an ick. D&C weapons include killers, iron steels, javelin hand, and most effective weapons, as well as base tomes and L tomes. So all those. Oh wow, okay. So there's a lot going on there. Oh, it's a radiant bow. Big yikes. Why would you attack him like that? Should be as long as I don't kill myself. Okay, then take care of yourself, please. For the good of us all. Thank you. Ouch. Why do I have the Rider's Bane equipped? That's weird. It's fine. Everything will be okay. A 13% hit chance. Can't wait for it to hit. Good. Ugh. Nice. Ooh, a magic dex speed res. Excellent. Pandreo is so good. Who made this man so good? Well, I can see this map getting pretty scary. It's all coming pretty fast.
They're nice and
Oh, there's his little getaway boat. I was wondering when that was going to show up. All right. Well, let's kind of back away here. Let's staff up. We can give a little physic to Louis.
I feel wonderful.
Because you Rider's Bane Sigurd. Oh, that's right. Thank you. I forgot. Let's see here. So we can do a quick engage and get some extra attack there. Right here we can do some damage. Let's engage with her. Just because I want to give her some... I need to level her up so she can get to the level where she will actually start backing people up.
I'll take this.
Jeez. Just a casual thunderbolt beam coming from space. An orbital cannon coming down to kill her. Can we... He's got good... He's got good attack. It might be useful to go there. What has he got? 13. Pretty close. And a decent chance to crit. Fun fact? I'm always ready for fun facts. Alright, so what if we go... If we go with me... I go here. I can probably kill a bitch. I can probably kill somebody. What do I take? I take 16 damage. Let's go here. Bushido. Ow.
I'm not afraid anymore.
Aw, one away. What a shame. Oh, she can... Okay. Can do a... Let's see what she's like. Let's engage her. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at this mess. That's fun. So we can go ahead and kill this person real quick. Get her some points. Nice. Excellent. Thanks, Tamara. And then have her just hang out right there, because we're probably going to kill all these guys this turn, or this round. Okay, so we've got a couple. So this guy can... Actually, I should put... He needs to go first. Let's do this. Chances of being hit are pretty low. And that can happen. There we go. Now he's in the range for backups. Because I know you were just a couple points shy of getting some damage. So he can go Radiant and kill this guy. Let me make sure I'm not in the way of getting into another attack. Okay, this should be safe. So let's Radiant this guy. How'd my horse get up past that big thing? There's no stairs there. Oh man, I'm getting hit by some really bad numbers. Like 30s and 40s. Hate to see it. Here we go. And stab again. With a big slice.
Time to pray.
Alright, so that saved that side. We're looking pretty good over there. No super big issues, and this will put us in a position to cut this guy out when the time comes. What about this guy? Doesn't seem like he's moving just yet. So let's get some shit going here. If I go here and I engage.
Emblem?
This is pretty good. I feel like this is relatively safe. Let's Great Ether, and hopefully we can get all those guys. I'll try to get everyone else out of the way so they really only want to go for her. Can I just kill him? I could just kill him. Alright, so this is a little dangerous. We could back up a little bit. What if you go here and fire at these guys? Quick question. If I kill Old Man, do I lose Old Man, or does he join at the end of the fight as if he were like always going to be around? What's Old Man's deal? Because I'd like to start, damaging these guys a little bit. I assume I need to talk to him with Daddy. Yeah, let's see what other damage we can do real quick. Can I go here, and I could always engage.
Won't you join me?
And then do, or anyone from Elusia. Then if he dies, it's okay. Okay. Alright, so if I go here, I can Torrential Roar and get these two guys. Do I have anyone from Elusia nearby? I don't think I do. Okay. I can do this, which will stop these guys from moving, and then I can dance with Seedle. Sidal. And Illusion he knows well would be Ivy. Okay. Ooh, I can use Yato now. That's kind of cool. All right, let's move back here. Ivy's way over there. Yeah, did somebody say Ivy? Let's engage. Just get some of these. I want to get some of these scary people out of here. Ooh, man, I can get some people far away. This is awesome. Basically, I can attack anybody in the map. Pretty cool. Let's kill this guy. A real quick way to get me back in the chat. Meanwhile, we were talking about me going to the hospital and getting an IV, and you just come in. You're just like, someone say something about Ivy? Meanwhile, you have no idea. You have no idea that we're talking about something completely different. Okay, so if I bring him there... If I go here and dance... Dumb Hospital's still slightly upset. Oh yeah, that's right. You're just as broken as the rest of us. And then I guess I could come over here and just heal. There we go. Let's do that. Let's make the best of our time. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's see if they go for our girl here. A Speedwing. Okay.
Death does not frighten me. I know my
Your wife?
waits me on the other side.
So how old is this guy? You know, rough estimate, early 30s, late 20s. Oh no, 1 damage. That's just enough to piss her off a little bit more. Oh no! Ivy, no! Guess how old Lyndon is? I'm gonna give a slightly serious answer of 45. I'm gonna make a legitimate guess of 45.
Don't stand in my way.
Keep going. Oh, go up. 46. 53. One more guess. Higher or lower from 53? HP, magic, dex, speed, res. Nice. Plus. More. So even more. Okay. 75. I'm going to go... the plus makes me think it's even more. So plus. 60. Yeah, that's a 60-year-old. Mm-hmm.
Lyndon, is that you?
Ripe old. At least, like, this makes more sense than Saphir or Vander or whatever.
You remember me.
Of course. You were a loyal retainer to my uncle, King Hyacinth's older brother. When father inherited the throne, your lord left the castle, but...
I remained and served for quite a long time thereafter, Princess Ivy. Elusia has not been the same since King Hyacinth's death.
Yeah, he was eaten. Things that tends to change a place.
Be proud to fight by your side.
Are you certain? If you side with me, you will be opposing Elusia.
It's not the Elusia I knew.
Nonsense. Where you stand,
Yeah, you're the queen. You're the queen, Ivy.
I may be getting on in years, but with my magic, I can still open these soldiers' eyes to the truth.
The truth of me kicking ass. Alright, let's see. So she might be able to get a quick kill here. Yeah, let's kill this guy. Yas, queen. Laser beam that dude. It's so good to see you, Lyndon. It's been so long. I'm so overjoyed that you're alive. 1 second, I have to shoot a laser beam at this man that you were once fighting with. Just mere seconds ago. That's better. Where were we? So if I go here, can I use the... Yes. Look at that. 49. Bitch about to get deleted.
If I may.
He just did 58 damage. Incredible. Good job, Alchrist. We're making good use of those points I gave you. I wonder why Lyndon was with this random group as pirates anyways. Probably because it was just time for,
Well then, let's go.
you know, time for us to get a new character. He only has Thoron available? Why? 64, 74, 90. Okay, let's just have him kill... Those are decent odds. Alright, let's wait a minute and see what our other options are. Why are you scary? Killer X. That's why you're scary. Okay. If I go here, I can just Radiant Bow you and kill you. That's good. Works for me. Don't want you getting any chances of killing anybody with your axe.
Glad we met.
The Killer Axe, the moniker was actually because if you have one, I'm going to kill you. That's what it actually means.
Here until the end.
Wow, some of that swordsman can really travel if he wanted to. All right, let's chill for a sec and let's see here. I could go here and fire upon some people. I could go here, do some damage that way. What are my other options here? She can just she can do the zoomies now. Can she override? Ah, no, because there's a wall in the way. What if I override over here? Nah. Bleh. Alright, let's see. Boosh, what can you do? Boosh can go over here. I can get a couple of... I could use him for a couple of things. Examining options. We love options. So he can come over here and break this guy. Break him. Do it. With a chance to crit. Then again, the attack is pretty low, yeah. Oh, did we forget to equip his... I think we forgot to equip everyone's new skills that we just unlocked, because his hit rate shouldn't be that low. Dumb me. As usual, dumb me. What about this? Can we just fire? That would put him in danger. The skill! Yep, classic teach behavior. What everybody's here for. Alright, if I shoot you...
Let's begin.
Nice. Ooh, and a spell harmony. Cool. It worked. Spell harmony happened. I didn't know such a thing was possible. So now we fire, and we can go right here and kill both of these guys, which I like. I like killing people. Kill it with fire. These guys are spiders, so I'm going to kill them with fire. Oh, that's right, it can't actually kill.
I'm still quite capable.
What's the Yato's deal? It's pretty cool. It's cool, I guess that's its deal. I guess that's the thing, is that it's cool. Alright, let's break this guy.
Allow me.
So that guy can't move anymore, which is pretty freaking dope. I love it when guys can't move. I want to see what Irvin looks like, because we're gonna get the kill no matter what. So I'd like to see it in action. Nice, good job, Panette. You had to kill him because he somehow survived a great ether, so he obviously needed to die. Alright, so what can you do? You got an L-Fire. You got that. Okay. Trying to think about our best options. Who else can we kill? Maybe, let me see their movement ranks. They don't have a lot of move because they're stuck in the fire. I don't think I have anybody that can do a lot of damage. So the Radiant Bow guy is definitely a little scary. L-Fire, I don't feel like L-Fire is as scary. So they're both magic units. I'm going to dance Lyndon. He should have good resistance. And get out of the way there. And then if I go here, I can probably kill that guy. And then one guy with L-Fire probably isn't too scary. There we go. Looking good. Alright, now we can concentrate on this side. Alright, so I don't love the idea of them going after her. Go over here and do a little bit of damage. Can you... Yeah, okay, so you can go here. Why don't we attack? Get a little bit of damage there. Bam. Love to see it. And then Boosh can come up here and attack and attack. Nice.
Was good training.
And he should be able to handle that one guy up there. And then we could probably just send me, like, what's this guy? Those guys are a little scarier. So let's just go right here. We can go here and we can equip. We want to equip anything. Let's see. I don't think neither of those are going to do anything. So we'll keep the dagger on. And yeah, we'll just hope for the best. I think we'll be okay. And then all that's left is her, so we'll just keep her nearby. Alright, let's see if they can do anything to us. Nice, okay. So they've only got a hand axe. Crit? Alright, yeah, it's a good thing I had this spear, or the dagger on. HP, strength, magic, defense. That's a good level for me. I appreciate that. Ooh, okay. Definitely
As far as I go,
saw the wrong thing there.
I regret.
Ow. Alright, this is fine. We're going to be okay. See how not worried I am? Nice. Alright, so we're going to go back just a little bit. We're going to time crystal. Whee! And we're going to do a couple things differently. So I feel like most of this was okay. Linden attacking was alright. Actually, let's restart after the Fogado hit. Because I think we can do this better. Because like we can probably get him. What's this? Spear guy. It's just normal silver. Okay. Not too scary. So we can go here. And if we spear, can we just kill that guy outright? Probably. I think we can... Yeah, I think that's safe. Hey, Nevik, what's going on? How are you? This should be fine. I hope your Friday's going well. Got him.
Guess I did it right.
Any big plans for the weekend? So we're going to go here and wait. We're going to go here. And I feel like we can probably do good damage. Maybe right here. So this keeps us out of the way of that archer. Not that I'm too worried. I just woke up. Stayed up late. What were you... I hope you were staying up late for a fun reason. Too much combat and not enough romancing. All the romancing is done up here, my man. How are you, Jay Schwan? It's good to see you, too. All the best romancing is done in your head. Let's see. That's pretty good. It's a little low. That worries me more than that does in some ways. I feel like we can go here and get a secure kill and then dance and probably get a lot of people to kill that swordsman. Let's do this. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. Any good plans?
Very well.
Let's see. Who's probably going to have the best odds of killing that guy? Probably Ivy. I feel like Ivy can do it. She's got good stuff. Just chilling, trying to recover from your dreadful cough. Oh no, did you catch something? I hope it's going away soon. How long have you been suffering? Ooh, alright, no luck. Alright, so let's go... I probably should have done... I don't know why didn't I do Louis? Louis could have handled that, I think. Are we doing all for one? Oh, there's not enough people nearby. It's been a couple of weeks now? Jeez. Yeah, that sucks. I really hope it somehow gets better. What a tragedy. Ooh, that's some bad damage. Alright, let's go back. I forgot that I had, I could dance Louis. Let's try this instead. Final Fantasy XIV role-playing and just playing it? Are you is this your subtle way of trying to get me to play Final Fantasy XIV again? Am I not going to be able to kill this guy? Is he going to survive with like 1 health and do some really nasty shit to me? Cuz I'd hate that. Do I have any chance for critting? There's a slight chance to crit with there. But the hit... this is my best hit. No, that was honestly what I was doing.
Let's begin.
Oh, at least he can't move now. Okay, this is okay. This is, yeah, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Are you, so when you say that you're role-playing it, are you role-playing, like, how are you role-playing it? Are you in, like, a group? Or are you talking about the, like, the tabletop thing that's coming out shortly? Are you a Balmug? Balmung? Is that a Final Fantasy XIV thing? Guys, stop saying things I don't understand. I can't make comments. I don't know what a Balmung is. Is it some kind of... Is it some kind of person or food? J-Bear's doing some yard work. I'll say it for him because his hands are probably dirty with earth, mulch, and the like. Stop saying things I don't understand. It makes me angry. Oh, good. I got hit by a 25. I love math. Math's my favorite. At least we got a good level up out of it. I just have to worry. I just hope that this guy doesn't do something wacky tobacky stuff. It's a 14 server where role-playing runs rampant. If I get hit by another 25%, you're going to see me scream. I was shaking. I got hit by 2 25s in a row. I hate my life. Math feels... Stupid math, you bastard. I can't believe that happened to me. I guess I could try going here. Can't, yeah, I'm definitely not going there. We'll try this. What's the worst that could happen? I die again for a silly reason. Has any character died that you really like? I've been pretty fortunate that we have a rewind. So no one that I really liked has died because when they die, I have like 10 retries that I can go back and mess with. My goodness, these guys are supposed to be low hit units, and they're hitting every single one of these low odds. Yeah, every map you get 10 retries. And thank goodness for it, because there are some things you just don't understand. There are a lot of factors at play. So without that, like if I was Iron Manning or something like that, it would be an abysmal experience, frankly. Let's give her a little bit of health, just in case. I'm not I'm not talented enough to do an Iron Man of this game. It's just not for me. I can see how it can be fun, but I'm sure as hell not doing it. I am playing on hard mode though. But there are people who do like maddening, like even harder than this. Like Ellie in chat. And that's too much for me. Iron Man second playthrough. Oh, I'm not jabroni. I'm not going to do that to myself. I've decided. I care about myself. It's called a character arc. I like myself too much. All right, who wants to see me get hit by another 25%? Or I could crit. Hobble him. Nice. Basically what I'm saying is 25s should be zeros. 25% should actually be 0%. And then 50s should feel like sometimes. Anything below 50 should basically just be a 0. That's how my brain works. Because I don't think I've ever hit like a 12. I miss a bunch of 80s. Constantly I miss the 80s. And not just because of the music. Let's see. You've got a pretty mixed team here. So like we can send Boosh to kill this guy. Nice. Going in with the Ragnow. The XCOM experience. I don't even understand how that's fun. I literally don't understand how that's a fun time for people. When your gun's, you know, inside the other person's skull and you miss. You miss the 99% or whatever. That's just, it ain't for me. It's not for me. If it's for you, good for you. But it's not for this man. Good old XCOM. If it ain't 100, it's 0. Unless it, yeah, enemy math works different than normal people math. We know this. This is known. So can we go over here? Ooh, there's a lot of dangerous things over there. What can we do? What are our options? This is a magic artillery, so we do need to be a little bit careful of it. Panette's got decent decent res when she needs it because she's got low health. This grants res, so let's go ahead and equip that. And she might just kill, so let me just do that. Kill. Yeah. Panette, you're beautiful. Oh, I love you so much. Not just because you're cute, because you're a little goth queen, and you're useful. You have utility. I value the skill that you bring to the table. Yeah, that's not worth it. What if we quadruple hit? Yeah, let's do that. She's cute. She's got a good fashion sense. She likes ghosts and other weird things like that. She's basically my perfect woman. That part ain't fun, but the rest of the game is quite fun and rewarding. Here's the plan, Jay Schwan. Bully Jabroni into playing XCOM, and I will gladly live the experience through him. I think that's the best thing for us, for me, and for you too. I think you'll actually gain a lot from that. I was at a venue in-game that is made to look like an airship. There was drama where a friend of my character was confronting others that were treating them weird. The friend wasn't able to figure out why they were upset, and they finally explained stuff that they felt the friend should have figured out. It was missing the obvious. My character got upset because instead of communicating, they just allowed stuff to fester. They got into an argument that just ran in circles. This is all role-playing? So, like, that was the story that was being told? So, like, nobody's actually hurt, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys get into it. I've never gotten that big into role playing, like to that degree. And it's definitely not because I don't think it's like interesting or I don't respect it or something like that. It's definitely just I just haven't done it. There's a lot of things I just haven't tried.
I did it.
Nice. Good job. HP, strength, dex, defense, and luck. Good level. Everything is tense. Ooh. I mean, as long as you guys are having fun. That's the thing. That's like, I don't think I'm not familiar enough with role playing to like be able to like, I don't know how to turn a character off or on or whatever. So I wonder what that's like. I wonder how you get good at that. Let's call some doubles. I think that's fun. What if I go over here and call some doubles? Let's do this. Yeah. Oh no, he's gonna come over here for my double. But now he's come right into my face where I can attack him easily. You activated my trap card. Yeah, I was playing another round where I learned a lot about how illusionary doubles are basically like everybody. They seem to like prioritize them. So you can kind of use them as tanks. It's pretty cool. Maybe not tanks, but like just something to get like to just get some attention off of you. I found it out because I was just trying to like give myself some space and just block off a path so like I could save like one attack from not hitting one of my squishier characters. So I just made a whole bunch of them, and the units, despite having pretty easy access to the character that made the doubles, wanted to make the other one, like wanted to just go after the doubles, and I'm not going to complain. That's not me. Doubles are busted? I guess so. But again, I ain't going to complain. Look at this. Look at how much damage we're about to do. You literally activated my trap card, bro. I've got my little visor on. You were not prepared. If someone comes at you with that kind of visor, you're not ready to attack them. You need to reevaluate why this person's attacking you. Because they're probably more prepared than you are. Alright, so we've got a couple people over here, a couple people over here, some stuff over there. Not too crazy. Nothing we can't handle. It's just gonna take a minute. So what kind of a weapon does he have? A silver bow? That could be dangerous. Let's go right here, and we're going to wait, and we're going to go here, and we're going to give myself a nice clean heal. Gonna look very good. We're gonna do a little preening. We're gonna brush the coat, get ourselves looking nice and fancy and pretty, beautiful. And we'll go right here to give myself some extra bonus stats. And now we're gonna move up here to kill this stuff. Who needs a level? Because this guy's gonna die. I don't know if Lyndon's really going on the team, so I'm not super concerned about him getting a level. But maybe we go for... yeah, let's do this. 70, 70, 65, 70... Let's do it like this. There, that way if we miss, we're not getting hit. Gotta bounce, bye! See ya, Ellie, thanks for hanging out and helping. They felt telling them, was I guess sort of coddling them. I was told since my character is a mom by adoption that I should... Oh, how important it is for a kid to figure stuff out. There's something wrong. My character in real myself isn't going to let someone not know if it's obvious they can't figure that out. You can, in fact, miss the elephant in the room because it's more like a mouse. Whoa. This is far deeper than I expected it to go. And I mean that in a cool way. And I mean that in a really interesting way. What if I go... What are your ranges here? Alright, so if I go here. So let's move you here. We're going to wait. We're going to go here. And we're going to dance. Dance our little hearts out.
Why, thank you.
And we can just move ourselves out of the way into safety. Can we attack from here? Any chance to kill? Probably not, but we're just going to do a little damage. Nice. These guys are far less scary than the ones that were hanging out with Erica. I think we can stay there safely without an issue. Let's wait there. She can take a hit or two. Move Ivy up here, and Lyndon can stay nearby. And we'll wait for them to come and kill themselves, I guess. Bam. And the crit. I'm the Divine Dragon.
I won't forget you.
I will forget you. You are a nameless pirate. Oh no. You can't even damage me with backups anymore. You guys are straight boned.
Guess I did it right.
I don't know why you guys even bother attacking Lily. It's never working out for you. Ah. I mean, I've had silly RP where we had to stop that were dancing at a giant crab. That's strange. In a cool way. I definitely don't want to yuck anybody's yum when it comes to like having fun. As long as you're having a good time, then and all parties are having a good time. I mean, it seems like a blast, from what I know. Let's get that kill. It was stopping a crab rave, and that was still within the Final Fantasy 14 world. Say Final Fantasy 14, yeah.
Now that was a party.
Just want to make sure I said the numbers right, because I saw them in my head, but that doesn't actually mean anything. Just because I saw something in my head doesn't mean I got it right. Alright, so we can go here. Yeah, that'll keep her safe. I'd like her to get some points, so let's go here and heal her. There.
Ooh, nice.
It was believable. Were these crabs in universe? Like, does Final Fantasy have crabs? Scary, raving crabs? Let's move Alchrist over here. I'd like to get him some more points too if I could, but I don't think we're gonna have enough time. I think we're just gonna end these bitches. Let's give another level to him if we can. We might be able to. Can I Hurricane Axe? Oh, yes. Oh, I love when the Hurricane Axe hits.
I will help.
Yeah.
I've looked forward to this day.
Just that, gorgeous. He's level 17. What do we got here? 19. 13 and 13. Let's give it to Ivy. She deserves to take down a person with an arrow. I could go here and just make sure I don't get accidentally hit.
You're done for.
More like a pest. Scaredy non-adventurers, though. Yeah, I'm not much of it. I wouldn't classify myself as an adventurer, but I will say that I would be scared of a raving crab. A second seal. Oh, there are people up there? Man, why aren't you guys coming after me? I'm over here doing nothing. Is this the boss? Is the boss up here? Oh. Why didn't you say something? You've done nothing. You've sat on the top of this ship while your men are slain and you did nothing? Wow, you're a terrible boss. Terrible boss. Good job, I guess, for being friggin' trash at your job. I used to be an adventurer like you. I think I'm a dad, I guess, is my only real class. I'm a trickster. A trickster dad. I have specialized into a subclass. Is she gonna ban you for memeing? Oh man, if we banned people for memes, I wouldn't be allowed in my own chat. I don't get out enough to be a to have the luxury of being of an adventurer. It'd be cool though. I would like to be an adventurer. But I think that life's behind me. Wow, that's unfortunate damage. Only if you keep pushing the meat. I've still had worse bosses. That's true. It's like they're in a worst boss competition. And they're all trying to win/lose. They're freaking obsessed with it. Got him. Walking around in a giant suit of armor and a hammer. Bitch, you're on a boat. A boat that I've shot fire onto. What's wrong with you? Get your life right. Make better decisions. Embarrassing yourself. I'm sad I'm around you. All right, let's go there. And let's go there. Lyndon can stay nearby here. And Sadal. Just do a quick just do a quick dance. Or we can do a chain guard. Let's do that. That gives a free heal. And I guess we've canceled out everything on that side, so let's move our team over. Hopefully the general person is feeling a little bad about their terrible management now that I've killed everyone and now she's trying to move. She can see an entire army coming over here, crossing the boats to kill her. It is funny. I will give you that. It is funny.
I have my orders. You will not survive this battle.
You should have done something a couple minutes ago, hours ago. You're not even going to do damage. You missed. You fired and you missed. All right. So we can go here and we can do a bolognese, little bolognese. Or we can go here and do a Thoron, just to make sure we don't get hit. Don't encourage it, Teach. Oh, this is, but I'm supposed to be in charge. I'm supposed to be the big streamer man. Fun fact, this is the same boss from Chapter 3. Why she's here and why she's a different class is not addressed. Huh. Yeah, that was so long ago, I completely forgot. I'm the big streamer man. Alright, we can do a little kill in here. Do a quick little kill. You love to see a nice kill. Good job. It's been scientifically proven that if you're playing a game and you're, oh my gosh, that level, and you're about to do a hit, the controller can hear you go, and stuff like that. So it does help. You do whatever I want. I will do what I want. I'm gonna start stepping up for myself, standing up for myself. Not even my mods can stop me now. It's like when you're fighting a really big boss and you like kind of stand up a little bit because it's going to make your brain work better or whatever. Oh my gosh, he crit for the exact right amount of damage. Alchrist, you mad lad.
I deserve no less.
Wouldn't dream. Good job, team. Look at everybody go. Look at me go. Easy game. Have you considered that this game is too easy? Hard mode? The only thing hard about this is me, because of how easy it is. Oh, good. We could have just teleported off of the ship at any time. That's nice. Look at all that iron we got. A little bit of bond fragments. Little ship green bean for you. That's good. I'm glad these people aren't just eating meat and stuff. You know, you got to get your vegetables while you're on a ship. More beans. I hope they got some oranges. There better be some oranges in one of these crates. The only thing hard about me is because of that goth girl. No kidding. And there's a couple of them. Panette and Ivy. Ooh. Ooh. In my younger days, I would have been using certain websites frequently. But not anymore. Ivy just makes you want burgers because of her little grill.
Is in sight.
Man, imagine the flame-broiled marks. That burger would look amazing if you used her little head plate.
So, I've returned.
Are you all right?
Whatever has become of Elusia, I'll still do what I must. Give Report is a little farther north.
Give Report.
Understood.
It's near the castle and the cathedral, so we should be able to gather intel there.
Okay.
I will inform the others of our destination.
Without giving too much away, how close are we to the end of this game? Like, we've definitely been, like, all around the world. We've collected a lot of rings. I feel like we're got to be getting fairly close. Like, I feel like we're actually going to start killing the hounds here shortly. Like, Sombron's, like, back, like he's a character, sort of.
A return, then, to the land where we were separated from our fellow emblems.
If reunited, we can at last grant the power we offer once every 1,000 years.
We should discuss our
Look at all of them.
Other option. That is the far greater power only we know about.
All secret emblem Emblemati.
Yes, of course. The miracle. We could use that power at long last. I would suggest Lumera.
Are they going to bring somebody
I don't like
back?
this idea.
I'm with you, Ike. This seems too
We shouldn't
schemy.
perform the miracle. We have to think of the future.
I agree.
23 to
The
24
whole
chapters?
future.
Okay.
We can't favor anyone with it now.
Short hair, taller Marth has an idea.
Favor someone.
He's
We're
huge.
talking about Lumera. We can prevent a tragedy.
Please, those of us who were scattered in other lands are still learning all that's happened.
Some of us were at her castle. Some were not. It's natural to see things differently.
Girl Martha, I can't know if she said it.
So, we are not all in agreement. At least at...
Using our power every 1,000 years is one thing. The miracle, we've never used it before. Never in all of existence.
Well, this is the game's happening now, so obviously now's the time to use the miracle.
Never, ever use it.
There's Girl Marth, there's Buff Marth, there's Horse Marth, there's a Corn on the Cob, there's a Dragon Quest character.
Of course, we are not all here. What might the others think? What might they decide?
This miracle is the dumbest plot point in the whole game. It makes me so unreasonably mad. That's insane because this game is full of dumb plot points. So to say that this is the greatest of them fills me with trepidation. Fills me with dread. Like what could possibly be worse than anime girl, you know, split personality mind control and stuff like that. Eggs. All right, let's go check to see if we can upgrade some weapons. We haven't done that in a while. Let's go to... You wait just... Oh my goodness. Okay. I mean, I trust you. I totally believe you. I want that to be clear. Who really needs it? Tomahawk, can we upgrade that? It's a little stronger. Costs 3 silver. Radiant bow. Ooh, man. Radiant bow +4. That's nice. I think we can definitely afford a +3. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's take a look at our magic here. Can we get another Elfire? An Elfire +2. A little bit better damage. But he's mostly using the Levin sword. I don't think that's super useful. What about Thoron? Thoron +2, just... It hitting harder is never a bad thing to me. I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, daggers. Can we go dagger +5? Ooh. Almost. That requires a lot, but it would be very good. This seems pretty good. I'm happy with this. Let's check to see a couple of things. One, I need to remember to equip those skills. We're going to go to achievements, grab a couple of those, and we're going to go here. And daddy, manage skills, get rid of build, get the canter. Daddy now has canter. Stage 1 canter. Canter, resistance, momentum. Here we go. So, bow agility grants a void at the cost of crit. I'd rather him have momentum. Amber gets both of his. That hit would have come in handy last time. Alrighty. And let's check Panette to see if she got... she's only off by a couple SP. So let's see if we got enough. She needed 500 to get Vantage. Bum bum boom 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 boom. Panette is so good. Yeah, there it is. Vantage. She is now become Death, destroyer of red units. Manage skills. We can do this. Defense +1. Useless. Vantage. All right. Good luck, frickin' losers. I have signed your death certificate. I mean, Panette's actually going to sign. I mean, you're going to sign your own death certificate if you attack Panette. She's going to co-sign the death certificate. She's going to, she's going to stamp it. She's going to crit stamp the death certificate that you sign and give to her. There it is. We did it. All right, Alfred. You want to work out for a minute? I do not. No, I don't want to support with you. I don't really feel like it.
Handle this. How hard do you want to go? How hard do you want to go?
What's hard? Let's train with this little creature.
You got this.
I'm perfect.
Looking
Form.
good. You got this.
Why is the music for this so goofy? Oh, I know it itself is goofy, but it's a little strange that they're playing it off as goofy too.
Keep it up.
The extreme goofy workout.
Got this. Perfect. You got this.
Speed up. Everybody work out. This is your workout happening. I would be more likely to work out if I had like a little friend to cheer me on, I think.
Nice.
They'd have to actually be there though.
Keep it up.
Because the people who like cheer you on in the workout videos, it's not enough. That's not good enough for me. I need a little friend.
Keep it up.
The people who cheer me on aren't friend shaped. They're buff shaped. I need a friend shaped person.
Great job. I'm so proud.
There was 0 benefits. I still got the same amount of strength. I worked harder though. Chef Ray's here. Hey, it's my best friend, IRL. How's the end of the school year treating you? That's why I like going to the gym with my wife. Oh. And you also feel like you're impressing her. That is a valuable part of working out near a significant other. It's just like, yeah, you like that? Look at how my tummy shakes while I'm trying to do the sit-up. That do anything for you, baby? Darby isn't the best option. No, Darby is. I mean, Darby's probably the best option of the animals, because all the other animals will sit on the yoga mat with me and then fart in my face while I'm doing some kind of yoga move. Darby has the common decency to stay out of my way. He's also very fluffy. So, like, if I accidentally, like, slipped and landed on him, it would probably be okay. Like, I think we would both survive. Sean T is your friend. Is that another workout dude? He's one of those workouters. No clue, I'm on the way to Savannah for a private gig. Nice. Good. I'm glad you're not doing too much school stuff. Let's see. We've got about 30 minutes before I gotta go. I want to try... Should we do the Leif paralog, or should we go to the next actual level plot? He's the insanity instructor? That sounds scary. That's too much for me. I don't need someone who's insane teaching me. Or maybe that's the exact kind of crazy energy I need. I need Ivy to teach me. Or Panette. Leif? Okay, let's do Leif. For better vantage. True. Does it... So, vantage normal is 25 HP or less is Vantage Plus like 50% or something. It's just a workout program. I need the insanity to work out, though, personally. Really. I guess everybody's built different. And if you want to get built even more different, you gotta do the workout. There's a plus that's higher. The plus is just as long as you have health.
This place is really off.
I'm built different. Incorrectly. My brain is built
It
different.
appears to be the River Thracia. Quite similar, at least.
Is this someplace in your world?
We have established I am broken, yes. We're all broken here.
In looks, it is quite close enough to a stretch of ground where I once stood.
That's how people talk. You can just say, yeah, it looks like a place that I've been before.
The River Thracia was a beautiful, broad river.
Broad river, huge tracts of land.
I can't imagine someplace as serene as this turning into a battlefield.
This is where I
think
faced
again.
the genius tactician Sias. Some thought him a hero.
And you thought him
A powerful man said to be the Crusader Thrud reborn was there as well.
Thrud. I was going to call him Thrud, and that's a far less flattering name. Thrud's a better name, not by much, but Thrud is a lot worse.
Was at hand.
So why does this place look
Meanwhile,
like
it was at foot.
I do not know for certain. I sense a mighty force emanating from here. This must be the trial appointed to you.
Leif just feels like a Dragon Quest character. He does not feel like a Fire Emblem character. It's the Pauldrons. The Pauldrons make him feel like a Dragon Quest character.
To fight me here. If you overcome that trial,
just immediately punch him in the face. Oh, what the hell? I wasn't ready. You said you wanted to fight me right here. I assumed we were starting right now.
We cannot do without if we are to survive the battles ahead.
Winning a battle against you is my trial? Understood.
Good. Victory is your only way forward.
His armor is far different. And this coming from a game where everybody looks so weird. All the characters look pretty weird, but he stands out even more. Because he's supposed to be like all the emblems have like established styles because they come from games. Like the person who designed the characters didn't like redesign Byleth and stuff like that. So he looks different compared to the other emblems. He's like Marth or Roy, just less shaggy. Yeah, Roy's better. Roy's a very cool character design. One of my favorites. It's okay. Sometimes we all just say Marth because everybody's just Marth but blank. So let's take a look at what we got going on here. We got some Lance fighters? Really? Just Lance fighters? Not even halberdiers? Okay, here's some heroes and stuff. Snipers. Level 10. Alright, they're pretty strong. Axe armors. These are generals. Yeah. Okay, bow knights. Got this dude. Alright, so there's a lot of coverage with these things, so we definitely need somebody to go and take these guys out. So flyers are at a bit of a disadvantage, I'm going to assume. Oh my goodness, he's got a bunch of just strong bros right here. He's got the horse force. Looking scary as hell. What's his deal? Level 35. Quadruple hit. Also the most normal, just some person. That's what I like about Ike, is that he's kind of just a guy. He's just a really big, strong guy, but he's just a guy. When a unit has weapon advantage, take less damage. If unit is 75% or less and foe initiates combat, unit can counter. Ooh. Alright, Leif's going to be dangerous. We got to be careful with Leif. We got to do some short, like, big bursts of damage to, like, get him from 75 plus down to 0. Yeah, I can see Corin being real helpful. Ike's mom is some special person. I don't remember that. It's been many moons. Why am I at 11? Just give me 12 people, please. I liked that. Alright, I'm actually going to trade out Amber for Alchrist. Amber being a flying unit, I feel, is at a bit of a disadvantage here. There aren't any flying units that he could, like, go and chase down. Maybe we can do some silly stuff with Alchrist, though. But Chris is protag of New Mystery of the Emblem, which is basically just a game about Marth. I haven't played any of the games with Marth. This is the problem with Fire Emblem, is that there's so many of the games I haven't played. Because they're just not easily available. Alright, I think everybody's good. Let me make sure everybody's got an emblem. Alright, so we're good. Let's start.
I will
Kill me.
stand my ground. No running, no hiding.
Okay, I want to try something. Just out of curiosity.
I'm ready. I'm sorry you're stuck with me.
I feel you, bro. Aw, man. I'm just short of being able to get him. What if I move up a little bit? What if I go... How far can Cedal move? You can go all the way up to here. Okay. To that rock. So I go here and I wait. And Cedal comes here and dances.
You're too kind to me.
Thank you. And you can just go back here. And then I go here and I engage. And I killer bow. Alright, what does this do? I just want to see what happens. Like, is he going to get mad and come at me? Nice, a couple Luna crits did a little bit extra damage. Or Luna procs. Okay, so I need to know if that, like, activates him.
I can fight.
I'm curious to know, because, like, if I can get him separated from this group, like, if that counts as aggro, is he gonna, like, try to come at me, and then I can kind of, like, bide my time and just kill some of the other units while he comes here? That'd be really funny.
Nice.
Wouldn't miss it. 'Tis I.
I won't get lost.
I hope not. We're all together, Boucheron.
Sounds perfect.
Alright, let's see if he moves. Okay, so they're doing something. Okay, the mages are... Okay, he is moving. He's moving. This is a little scary. I don't plan on doing it this way, but I do want to see what happens. Like, obviously this is not the smartest thing I could do, but it might be the most interesting thing I can do. And we're going to do it for the content. Like, if I could set myself up in these, like, little trees, that'd be kind of cool. Do 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 do.
Thank you.
Nice. All right. Good XP there. They're friends. Move there. Get him into the trees. I just want to see what happens. Fracture. Okay. That's fine. That was actually pretty smart, because that other guy's probably going to come over here and try to attack me now. No, he's running away. Okay, so just the horse force is coming here, but we haven't aggroed anybody else. Okay, so if I go here, I'm just going to move him back. Go here. Let's see. So he's just going to keep wasting fractures. That's fine. These guys are moving backwards. These guys are moving forwards. And now these guys are moving as well. Okay, lots of reinforcements. Come and get me. Come and get some. Waste your fractures. And they're moving, and these guys are also moving. This is so weird. Like, no one else, like, some of them are running away, but some of them are coming towards us. I wonder what this means. This is so silly. Okay, these guys are also coming. Big horse party. Okay, they're on their way. Dear God, they're coming. Look at all these Thorons. At least we'll probably be able to double them. All right, let's just keep going. I gotta know what happens. If I don't know, I'll never be fulfilled in life. I think I left my Thoron. That's gonna drive up my energy bill. Okay, so now these guys are here. The scary guys are here. Let's move him out of the way. For now. And then let's do... If I go here and I engage...
Let's get brawling.
And I Great Ether with Irvan, which gives resistance. What's going to happen to me? I have to know. And we're going to end turn. How much do you do? 10? 10 for now. Oh, they're going to be out of the way. They're not going to get hit by the big blast, are they? Now they're doing less damage because she's getting less health. Yeah, the blue isn't my favorite look on her, I will admit. She looks good in, like, the orange and black look really good on her. Okay. She's just taking that damage. This is really funny. Any more? Is that it? Oh God. Wow. That was not how I expected that to go. I did not expect her to get ballisted. I thought, you know, those things usually don't do that much damage. I thought her passives would have helped her there. Okay, now we know. Now we know. All right, so let's go back to our player phase here, and let's just move backwards. Yeah. All right, now we know. Now we know. So let's do the same thing. Let's go to items. We're gonna equip. Oh, that only works if we're engaged. That's fine. Let's engage. That way we get all the bonuses. We will now equip Irvan and have her just take a couple hits. And maybe get him to take a couple hits too. Some of these guys are good for it. And then we'll keep most of our force kind of in the trees here. I don't expect this to be like a working strategy. I just want to see kind of what happens. That's where I'm at right now. Let's try this. All right. Anybody else? Oh, Alchrist. All right. So he's going to come over here. This did 12 damage this time. Good job, Alchrist, taking some points there. Da, da, da. Jeez. This is quite the force he's got going on here. Why are those guys leaving? Oh, they've got items. That's why they're leaving. Okay. I understand now. This is all very clear to me because I am very smart. All right. What if we do what's some wacky things that we can do here? Oh my god. Probably not the thing that the game wanted us to do. Okay, so that can still hit us. Where's their range? All of that is their range. That's unfortunate because I really wanted to hit all of them. But I guess we take what we can get. Take some Irvan here. Yeah. Let's start mincing through these little fucks. Yeah. Your horse might have a hat, but now you don't have a head, so you know. That's where you're at right now, unfortunately. Oh, what if I did Oh, I can't do like an override with her. That'd be kind of cool, but alas. Can I attack? Oh, these guys got Thor on, so I'm definitely not safe enough to do that. He's got... If I go here... I could dance. I could dance if I wanted to. Could leave some friends behind. There might be some value in leaving some friends behind. They've got a pretty low chance of hitting. Let's go.
You're done for.
Nice. Good horse dodge. The horse just dash waved or whatever. I don't think any of these guys can do like up close personal attacks, so let's do this. Nice. Ooh, that's a nice level. HP, magic, dex, speed, resistance. Man, if his magic gets even better, oh, it's gonna feel good. It's gonna feel real good. Is there anything we can do? Jeez, that's scary. What are our options? If I go here, I could like dance and then I could do like a torrential wave across these guys. That could be kind of cool. Alright, let's go here. And wait. If I engage her, go like this. And I override. She's probably... Oh, that's not bad. Because she's got the spear thing. If I go here and do... Can I kill all of these guys? Jeez. Okay. Okay, Tamara. Wow. I did not expect her to get that kind of kill. Bam. Okay, girl. I'm sorry I doubted you. I'm very sorry I doubted you. That was impressive. That was kind of awesome. Swag money. Yeah, the problem is now she's in a bit of a spot. But hopefully we can get her out of there. I could probably go, you know what I could do? I could do a little bit of... I could do some wacky... I don't think I can rescue her. That'd be really funny. So, next time, if it seems like this actually has some amount of value, we could do that. She's got Lynn. Okay.
Emblem.
Could we kill that? I keep saying the power is in the baubles. You're right. And she didn't even have her baubles on display. And she was able to get some pretty good hits in. So I'm impressed. Bauble me impressed. So I can go here. What are their chances? 66. They're going to do 15 damage to us. Let's try it. The Bauble Babble. Ooh, a clutch dodge.
It's over.
If this ends up working somehow, I'm going to laugh. Because it has this is no right working the way it is. I could dance him.
I feel wonderful.
There we go. I can move out of the way because I can go here. I could engage. Can't do anything, but I could. Yeah. And then I could stay here. I could do some damage. I'm trying to think. Trying to be a big thinking boy. That's what my mama taught me. That doesn't seem very safe. I'm going to go here. And I'm going to wait. And I'm going to go here. I'm going to engage. I'm going to make Boucheron fabulous as heck. I'm going to Goddess Dance these boys back.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Demonstrate to us, please. We need to know how to look so good. Alright, so here's the plan. If we can get this guy, because he's dangerous, but if we can lock him down with, like, Louis... Ah, damn. No luck. But we could go here. And if we go Rider's Bane, we could kill this guy, and it should freeze this other dude in place. Multi-target dancing is super borked. Big ol' borks. Oh, we missed a 92? Excuse me? That's unacceptable, actually. That's bad. Don't you know who I am? This guy was supposed to be dead.
This time, victory was mine.
Missing a 92. Ridiculous. What are the odds? I mean, yeah, 8, but you know. It doesn't feel like those odds. It feels wrong. I don't like it. Let's try this. See if you can hit a 33. Oh, no siree. And then we come over here. And then we attack. Yeah, with Ragnar. Yeah. Because then we get the extra defense.
May I? I will not lose.
Alright, game. Alright, game. What's your game? Huh? Alright, I'm curious to see what happens. They're running away. That I don't care about, actually.
I feel as if I have known you for ages.
Wow. Incredible damage. He did it. 22 to Panetnike. Oh no. You don't attack Panet unless you plan to win. Oh no.
Divine Dragon.
Oh no. This is okay. This is okay. Oh, the Vantage kill. It worked. Vantage worked. I think we can win this. I think this can work. Skip this. Shut up. We just have to not do. We just have to not put Pandreo there. Everything else in our plan was perfectly fine. Pandreo, oh no! Alright, so I'm actually going to... Ah, man. Okay. We're going to go here. We're going to attack. We're going to do the Ragnar again. Nice.
I will not lose.
And we're going to staff. And we're going to physic. Louis, just in case.
Others must need you as well.
There we go, and that's good. That works for me. And we'll bring Alchrist up. And that's that. That's fine. This is fine. Shut up. You ain't gonna win. You've just activated her Vantage. That's all you've done. Okay, that's all right, because this, yeah, everything's fine. Oh, Panette. Oh, so scary. All right, so all we have to do is win. I think all we have to do is not die. As opposed to our plans for any other time. So we can go here, and we can start with a... I can go here, attack. He's got not a huge odd to kill. So let's go and poison him quickly. We want to get the poison in now.
I have been waiting.
Of course, Leif. I will face.
Then let us begin.
A fair battle.
You're done for.
Alright, this is okay. Because we've got this, and we can just kind of get out of the way. Let's see, if I go here, that's pretty good. Those are pretty good adjacencies. So because he's at low health, we actually want to engage and do our big move because he can't counter it. And this gets a debuff on him. So this counteracts his vantage. So we're at the advantage now. He also cannot move. So it's a pretty good spot for us. Can we attack? Look at that. We can do some good damage. So what we should do is save anybody that can hit from 3 extra ranges, because he's got a spear that he can do 1 to 2 range from. So if he can advantage us, we need to attack at that point from outside the 1 to 2 range. So like Pandreo, oh, you can just kill. Pandreo just kills him. Well, I see no reason not to do that.
I will help. You're ornery.
This is bad. May all find
Okay.
salvation.
Nice. A magic speed and res. All right, perfect for me. Could barely ask for anything better. Pandreo too strong. I hear you, doggy. It's okay. Can we go here? And we can Radiant Bow him. He's only going to do 6 damage. Okay. Man, imagine having to actually fight through this map. Why would we do that when we can just do this? Why would we play this map when we could just do it this way? That seems silly to me.
I will help. You're ornery.
Got him! Wow, I'm kind of shocked my joke worked. I was not expecting it to do that. Interesting. Yay. I'm pretty excited about that. We did 3 maps this round.
I feel like I've still got a long way to go. I appreciate your guidance.
Guidance? An interesting word choice. I believe
Well, I'm in a good mood
why
now.
the trial was located here.
Oh? Why?
I was a young prince, inexperienced in leading an army.
Mm-hmm.
My errors were many.
So why'd you get the job?
Some fatal.
These maps would be way harder if the bosses just didn't just run out in front of their armies. I mean, at least he brought in like the horse force of like 9 mage knights. At least he did something. Like, and he had the ballistas set up. Those were there were dangers.
Once blood is spilled, it cannot return to its source.
God tier streamer, thank you. Thank you. Somebody finally gives me the recognition.
Life is a series of choices.
Thank you, Tiadrin.
There is no way for one to know if their past choices were correct or a mistake. All we can do is make the future into something good and righteous. We must strive for that.
How are you supposed to know if your choices were wrong or right or wrong? If you tase yourself in the crotch, and then you can't have kids, when you really wanted kids, who's to say that decision was a bad one or not? Who could possibly follow time backwards to a bad decision and say whether it was good or bad? That kid could have been Neo Hitler, so maybe it was a good choice. Maybe your kid was bound to be Hitler. So it seemed like a bad choice to tase yourself in the balls because you didn't get the kids you wanted, but that kid would have been Omega Hitler.
Such is the responsibility of a guide. And it is what I learned in a place so like this one.
Kind of got off the rails there. Excuse me.
I feel like I understand more than before. I will work to build a good future. And you'll be beside me until the end of this war?
We're never leaving again. Leif will be here the whole time.
Here, on the shores of this beautiful river, I swear my service to you.
Daddy. Yeah. Max Bonds. We did it. It's true. You never know. You never know. Who's to say but to say. All right. Well, this was fun. And not just because of my weird tangents. So we'll be back on Monday. There are only a couple more days of school before summer break starts. I don't know what that's going to do to my streaming schedule yet. But I'll figure it out, and obviously I'll let you guys know when that happens. I want to try to, I really want to rush through this game because I don't want to, get to the very end and only be able to stream, once a week. So, I'd like to rush it, but it's just so hard to do big, long streams, longer than I would want to, with the kids. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. There's only a little bit left. I think that we just did chapter 19 today. 18 or 19? Or that's the one that's coming up. I don't know. We've got 4 or 5 more big chapters and then a couple more paralogs. If we really wanted to, and we have days like today where we can do 2.5 maps, maybe we could get it done pretty quickly, but we'll see. Thanks, guys. I love you all very much. You're great. You're cool. Have a good weekend, and I will see you guys in your streams and in my stream next week.